the all the houses do not seem to have yet populated. About 5 minutes in game have passed, and you can see we've received our first radio message. I don't know if I said that the idea is you start out with a damaged radio, so you can receive but you can't transmit. Our friendlies up near Nur have had an engagement and killed one enemy soldier. Hopefully, they will manage to take cover, because it's quite likely they'll just get massacred before we can manage to make contact with them. We'll go ahead and proceed, even though all the houses don't yet seem to have populated, and I'll just forge ahead. One of the interesting things about this mission is that because it's a randomly populated with enemies, you can encounter enemies almost anywhere. It's more common to happen near roads and near communities. Okay, there we have a group of enemy soldiers. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, so about 6 of them. And as you can see, actually, maybe there's more like 7 or 8. As you can see, they're on patrol, moving in a somewhat random fashion around this area. Based on their presence there, I'm guessing there's a camp somewhere nearby. Part of the game is that there are military camps and even bases that are spread around. There's the camp, and in fact, it appears to be a helicopter base. So, we have the capacity to make contact with our friendlies. We just have to sneak. Okay, there's another camp with a truck. Looks like it's an ammo truck. Alright. I'm a bit disoriented from the binoculars. Alright, so we know we have enemies up here. There could be as many as 20 or 30 enemies in the area, but I definitely see at least 8. One of the things you can do in this mission is delay. You can essentially wait. And so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to wait for about 8 hours, 10 hours until it's dark. So we've just waited 1 hour. You do that by hitting 0, 8, 6, 4, and my goal here is to wait until dark. I have night vision goggles, so that'll give me a bit of an advantage. Allow me to sneak up to the area and steal a truck or kill an enemy and steal his radio. Not getting any more reports of my friendlies getting engaged. This will also, by waiting until dark, it'll also increase their chances of surviving until I can contact them. So I'm going to proceed into the area and try to acquire radio so that I can contact my friendlies. One of the shortcomings of this wait function is it doesn't advance enemies. They actually stay exactly where they are, just like you do, despite the fact that an hour has elapsed. So, there's more contacts. They're successfully engaging enemies. I need to move forward and get a radio. There's also a cannon over there. Those can be very useful. Fortunately, the maps tend to be pretty small, so if you want to make optimum use of one of those, you often have to drag it way out into the boonies on the edge of the map so that a larger area of the map is not too close for using it. Okay, I'm not seeing any enemies in my immediate vicinity. Ah, there they are. There's that patrol. They're moving away from me, so I think it's safe for me to move ahead fairly quickly. Either that truck or the helicopter should have a radio in it that will allow me to contact my allied forces. Oh, and here's another camp that was just over the hill. So right in this immediate area, there's a total of 3 military camps that have randomly populated. That means there could be as many as 3 enemy squads, maybe even more, who are patrolling around this area. So I do need to be cautious. Don't know if that's picking up, but I can hear a helicopter in the distance. That helicopter did not spot me, and it may even be that he is... Does it? If you manage to find a base that a helicopter uses, you can actually steal the helicopter. This is a helicopter launch pad, so it is possible he's going to set down right here in front of me. Quickly move over to those boxes so I'm a little more hidden. Okay, enemy patrols could come strolling along anytime, but I have found that as long as you lay low and don't give the enemy a reason to suspect that you're in the area, they can walk right up to you and not see you. Drug that sandbag over to me, so it's